What's up everybody? I'm Tyler from the ElkShape Gear channel. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'd like to talk to you about the Cutthroat backpack from Kifaru. This is the Cutthroat from Kifaru. This is one of their internal frame backpacks. They designed this as a backpacking backpack, not a hunting backpack. However, I did get a few questions on whether or not you could utilize this as a backpack hunting backpack. And the short answer is yes. This pack comes with Kifaru's legendary harness system. This lumbar support pad stays in place. The hip belts hug your hips. So the system transfers the weight to your hips very efficiently. You can get different size shoulder straps and different size hip belts for this pack, all to make them fit you the best. This pack weighs in at 5.81 pounds. It has a capacity of 4,050 cubic inches or just over 66 liters. It's an awesome backpacking backpack. I have utilized this backpack on a couple of backpack hunting style trips. It does work well. The downside of this pack for hunting is it does not have a meat shelf or any way to expand the capacity when you get meat on the ground. You will have to probably take multiple trips back to the truck to get your meat out. That being said, this pack worked flawlessly in packing out two different spike elks last fall. They were spikes, so they were a little bit smaller than a big bull. However, it handled the weight just fine. And one of the trips I had basically half of a spike elk in this pack, and it held up just fine. So like I said, this is a 4,000 cubic inch backpack. The majority of the volume is in the main compartment that you access from the top via the snow collar. It does have one external vertical pocket here that I use to keep my gloves, toilet paper, baby wipes, anything I needed really quick was in this outer pocket. Held all that stuff just fine. In this inner pocket, it seems to gobble up a lot of gear. Anything that I would need on a fairly regular basis, I would put in this pocket. The stuff that I needed really quick, I put in this very outer pocket, and it worked great. I was able to run a rifle on one side, the 3-point compression system, secured the rifle on the outside. If I was going archery hunting, I secured my bow to the back via these two horizontal compression straps, and that worked just fine. The only real issue I ended up running into while running this pack was when I went to haul out meat. A hindquarter of an elk would barely fit into this snow collar lid. I had to kind of squish it in there. It did end up fitting, and it was a hindquarter on a spike elk, so it wasn't the biggest hindquarter. If you had a bigger hindquarter, you would probably run into a little trouble. However, you could debone it out and it would fit in there just fine and hold the weight just fine. If you're considering running the Kifaru Cutthroat as your backpack, hunting backpack, there are 3 accessories I think you should consider to add to your backpack. The first one would be a lid of some sort, either the guide lid or the organizer guide lid. That would allow you to increase your capacity by opening up your snow collar completely. Having a lid on top of that would increase your capacity for if you are packing out meat and trying to pack out your camp. The other 2 items would be a Nalgene holder for one side and a hip belt pocket for the other. You can get whatever hip belt pocket you like, put it on here. That'll help you stay organized. And then if you have your water bottle readily available, you'll drink more water while you're out. The reason I recommend a water bottle holder over just having your water bottle in here is because for me, these water bottles holder spouts are too hard for me to get my water bottle back into it. I can pull the water bottle out, but I have trouble getting it back in. So sometimes I can get it, but it's really difficult to get it back in there. A lot of times I can hook this and pull it out, but I just can't get it back in there. A Nalgene bottle holder on the hip belt would come in handy. Bottom line, this is a phenomenal backpacking backpack, and it can be used as a hunting backpack as well. Thanks for watching. This has been my overview of the Kifaru Cutthroat backpack. It is a phenomenal backpacking backpack that can be utilized as a backpack hunting backpack if needed. Thanks for stopping by the ElkShape Gear channel. We appreciate your support, and we'll catch you on the next one.